yoga class where we focus on mobility of our shoulders and our hips by using a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use any sort of lift like a book or something like that. And if you don't even have that, it's okay. You can just do the movements against the ground instead. We will integrate these mobility movements with the rest of our yoga, and we'll get flowing pretty fast today. So come to the ground. All right, so let's start in child's pose. Toes together, knees apart, and have the yoga block over your head, underneath your hands, with your head rested on the ground in between your elbows. And notice right away how that mobilizes your shoulders, opening up your chest. Leave the block. Walk both hands to the right. Left hand over right hand. Stretch your left hip towards your left ankle. And now both hands to the left. Right hand over the left hand. Pull your right hip back and down. Come back to the center. Take both hands to the sides of the yoga block or the book. Rest your head on the ground and bring the block behind your neck. And now do that a few times. Block to the ground, block behind the neck, to the ground, behind the neck. 2 more. Separate your hands. As you inhale, curve your spine up. Separate your feet. Drop your hips and look up toward the sky. And now from here, let your gaze drop. Rock your hips from side to side, looking over one shoulder at a time. Good. And now pull on back. Hands underneath shoulders. And actually, let's flip our fingers to stretch our wrists. And give me some cats and cows. Good. And release. Now bring just your fingertips to the ground and we'll do shoulder rolls. So keeping the rest of your body still. Draw your shoulders back, down and around, towards your ears, back down around. So circling the shoulders, the chest will lift and lower, but it's really just from the shoulders where this happens. And then switch directions. 2 more. And 1. Great. And now release. Bring the right hand to the block. And then a little bit further forward so you can throw the needle under it. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left arm below. Bend that right elbow. You'll get an even deeper stretch through your thoracic spine. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lower down. Try to keep your hips still. Keep going. So the hips don't swing side to side. This will keep the stretch in your mid-back. Final time. Great. And release. Let's switch. So the block under the left hand. Good. And now we thread with the right. The hand should be in line with the left knee. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale up. Exhale through. 2 more. Final 1. Great. And now center. Excellent. Move the block to the side. Flex your feet and push your hips to the sky in a nice short down dog. Bend 20 at a time, relaxing your head between your elbows. And now pause and bend one elbow at a time, keeping your neck still relaxed. And now we put it together, bend an elbow and a knee. Good. And release. Walk your feet towards your hands. Take a moment here. Slide your hands underneath your feet. Bend your knees to do that. And press your toes onto your wrists. You'll release the wrists a little bit. Relax your head. Just kind of hang here. Good. And now release your feet. Soften your knees and slowly roll up. Good. Bring your shoulders back and down. Great. Inhale, arms up, look toward the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift, pull shoulders back. Exhale, bend your knees, send your left and then your right foot to your plank. Now you can use your knees here if you want, otherwise lower down to the ground, chaturanga. Inhale, shoulders back, lift up, but don't use your hands, it's just upper back. Next exhale, head down. Use your knees or not to push through plank, and then downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths. Relax your heels toward the ground. Good. Inhale, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, step left, then right knee to the top. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, soften your knees, raise arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Keep feet in parallel position. Inhale, hands up. Flip your palms, maybe lean back a little bit if that feels good. Exhale, reach hands forward, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, bend knees, step right leg back, lower right knee down softly. Inhale, arms up, stretch back, palms face front. Exhale, land hands. Inhale, lift and step feet back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga to the ground. Inhale, roll shoulders back. You can lift higher now through cobra. Exhale, back down. Push through plank and downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, arms up, palms face forward, lean back. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift left foot, step forward into your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, soften knees, reach hands forward and up. Squeeze glutes, maybe lean back further. Exhale, hands through, or hands reach forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, send the left leg back, lower left knee. Lean backward, come on up. And the hands land. Lift left leg, step right back. And now lower down to the ground. Tuck elbows in, lift through cobra, and come back down. Lift the knees up, press the legs up, press to plank, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot between your hands, lower right knee down. Inhale, arms up and lean back. Exhale, hands down. Lift right leg, step forward into half lift, forward fold. Soften knees, raise arms up, maybe lean back if that feels good, and reach hands forward, very nice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or float your legs back to plank pose, and then lower the knees down. Hands come back underneath your shoulders, engage your core, relax your ankles. Keep your entire body still. Bring your right knee to your right elbow, out to the right side, around to the back, and again. To the elbow, to the side, around to back, and again. Keep your spine still and your elbows still. And now switch directions to the back, to the side, center, and again, to the back, to the side, center, 2 more, to the back, to the side, sorry, that was it, just one, that was done. Good, good, good. Recenter, and we switch. Left knee to left elbow, out to the side, around to the back, and through. Inhale for one circle, and exhale the next. Good. And now we switch directions. Trying your best to keep the rest of your body completely still. Going a little slower than you want to. One more time. Great. And release. Step the feet back to plank again. And now lower all the way down to the ground. Bring the right arm out to the side in the shape of a T. Raise the left toe to the sky, and then bring the left foot back behind you. If it feels comfortable, raise the left arm up, squeezing shoulders together. And now release, come on down. Bring your left arm out to the shape of a letter T. Raise your right foot up, and then bring the right leg behind you. And maybe open your right arm. And now come back to the center. Good, our hips and shoulders are more open. Let's find another flow. So, using the knees or not, lift through your plank and then find your downward dog. And take a little reset breath here. Beautiful. Inhale, raise the right leg up to the sky and your right knee. Open the hip as much as you can. Elbows are still square and left heel presses to the ground. One more breath. Flatten your hips. Bring your right foot between your hands. Spiral the left heel flat. Inhale up into your warrior two. Good. So make sure that the shoulders are stacked over the hips. I'm also getting hot. Okay. Right heel is directly underneath right knee, and we're looking over right fingertips. One more breath. Flip your right palm. Inhale, reverse warrior two, and hold. Reaching right arm way over. This is more about flexibility when we hold long poses. Mobility is when we're moving in our stretch. Both of them are important, but in different ways. Good. Another breath. Beautiful. Bring both hands down to the ground to lift your left heel, and then step your right foot back. If you'd like, go through your Chaturanga Dandasana, hovering your body off the ground. Inhale, chest up and through for up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. We go to the other side, left leg up. We open our left knee, square off our shoulders, and just hold, enjoying the stretch up the right calf. Great, one more breath. And now bring the left foot forward. Land your right heel and come on up into your warrior two. Shoulders over hips. We're looking over left fingers. And we stay here. We find the hold. Flexibility and mobility go hand in hand. So a little bit lower. One more breath. Flip left palm and reverse warrior two. Stay with it. Teaching our hip how to be uncomfortable and to stay still. The right still flat on the ground. One more. Great. Come on up. Circle sweep hands down. Lift right heel. And now step left foot back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward dog. Nice. Okay. Let's find a bit more mobility here. Tuck your chin, undulate your spine forward, unwinding it, and then lower slowly to the ground. Once there, we're going to take the yoga block underneath our right elbow. We make a fist and keep the wrist completely flat from your knuckle to your elbow. Head will rest on the left hand, right hand starts on the ground. You'll raise your right hand, your forearm away from the ground, pressing right elbow into the block, and then gently lower, lift, squeeze, and lower. It's not a big motion, but we're feeling the base of our shoulder blade tuck in toward our rib cage. Make sure that your right forearm stays completely parallel to the ground. 3 more. And I guess the right forearm doesn't stay parallel to the ground. I shouldn't say that, but it should stay flat as a board, and it's moving up and down from parallel. And release. You get a little shake at the top because you're pushing your elbow down so hard. That's great. You'll switch to the left side. I'm just going to move so you can see me, but it's not necessary for you to do. So left elbow on the block. Arm is a 90-degree angle like a cactus. Head rests on that right hand. Lift the left arm. You can always watch it. Make sure that your wrist isn't moving. Press the elbow down and lower. Lift, squeeze the elbow in, and lower. 6 more. Lift up through whatever version of plank you can, and then you find your downward dog. All right. Inhale, right leg just goes straight up to the sky. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Tuck your chin, curve your spine. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale between your hands. Spin your left foot flat and come all the way up into a triangle pose. Flip the right hand. Inhale, 1, reverse triangle. And then exhale, right hand down inside the right leg, left arm to the sky. If you'd like here, you can use that yoga block. Press your right hand into it. The wrists should be stacked. Squeeze the right glute and keep your belly, your side belly really engaged. Come on off. Inhale, reverse triangle. Right arm up and back. Exhale, grab that yoga block. Bend your right knee. Yoga block comes to the upper right corner. Left hand to your hip. Raise your left foot up, coming to half moon. Flex the left toes towards the calf. And then maybe once again, raise the left hand to the sky. Try to look toward the left hand. Bring the yoga block to the center. center of your mat. Bring both hands to it. Remember, it can go higher if you need. Shiva squat, left knee behind right knee. And then press it up. Again, left behind right. And press it up. Couple more, gliding your right knee over your toes. One more. Great. And now slide your left knee behind your right foot. Sit down onto your glutes. Try to get both glutes to the ground. You might need to move your left foot to the side. Keep your right knee up here towards your chest, or maybe you can glide your right foot back towards your hip. You might need to lift and reset your hips a bit, and hold. Stay here, or if you'd like to try, bring your right hand behind you. You can use your left hand to push your elbow down, or maybe you can connect both hands behind your back. This is the ultimate shoulder and hip stretch. Deep breaths. Good. And release. Come over the feet. Unwind, left foot, then right foot to the back. And take your flow. Excellent. Okay. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, left leg up toward the sky. Exhale, left knee to the nose, curve the spine. Inhale, left leg toward the sky. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Land the right. Inhale up into warrior triangle. Flip left hand, reverse triangle for just a moment. And now full triangle, maybe grabbing that yoga block for underneath the left hand. The left arm and the right arm are in a straight line. Tuck your left glute under your body. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. One more breath. Great. And now come on up. Inhale, another reverse triangle. Bend your left knee. Bring that left block to the upper left corner of your mat. Raise your right leg up and eventually right hand coming into your half moon pose. Trying to look up. One more breath. Good. Close off your hips, and as necessary, bring the yoga block underneath your face for both hands. And as you exhale, right knee behind the left, tucking it tight. Inhale, lift it up, maybe forward folding more. Exhale, pull it in, squeeze. Inhale up. Two more. One more. Good. And now bring your right hand down, or right knee down behind your left foot. Sit on down. Try to get your entire glute on the ground. If you can, pull your left leg further back. You might need to wiggle a little bit to find the pose. Good. Stay here. Or left arm up. Use the right hand to slide the elbow down. Keep it there or bind. This is a very intense stretch, so I suggest closing your eyes and focusing on your breath. Don't ignore the sensation of the stretch, but allow your breath to feed it and also release it. Forward, move that yoga block, step your right foot back and your left, and find your vinyasa. Good. Couple breaths. Okay. We're gonna roll forward, undulate forward, and all the way down to the ground. So this hip mobility is a lot like the shoulder mobility we just did. You'll bring your left leg up to a 90-degree angle so the knee, the hip, and the ankle are all lined up. And then you'll take the yoga block and put it just under your left knee. Your left foot should still be resting on the ground. Now from here, you can lift your head down onto your hands. As you inhale, press your left heel to the sky, pressing your knee into the block. Exhale to lower, foot all the way down to the ground. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Good. Keep going. The rest of your body is as relaxed as possible. Great. 4 more. And 3. And 2. One more, really push that knee in and release. Great. Take the knee off and then we will switch sides. I'm going to turn my whole body so you can see me. So same thing, right leg is up to a 90-degree angle. The right foot is resting on the ground, so you might need to move the block to achieve that. And it is a perfect square. From here, as you inhale, press your right knee into the block, giving it a squeeze. Exhale, gently lower. 8 total. Good. 4 more. Take your time to squeeze. Great. 3. 2. 1 more. And release. Wonderful. Move that block. Once again, feet wide, knees wide. Rock your feet side to side. My hips definitely feel looser after that. Okay, move your knees into the center, bring your hands back to your feet. You might just practice holding here, try to get your hips to the ground. If you can't grab your feet, you could use a towel or a band and wrap that around your feet instead. If you've got them, kick into them, raise your chest and your thighs, look forward. Shoulders, flex your feet and push all the way back. Bring your hips over your knees and bring your arms forward into an extended puppy. From here, bring your forehead to the ground Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, and then you'll bring your elbows directly down to where your hands were. Now, let's actually use the block here. It helps a lot of us. So frame the block with your first finger and your thumb like a loser. Wrap your first finger and your thumb around the edge of the block, and keep your elbows just in line with your hands, so the elbows don't go any wider. From here, lift your hips up, press your elbows down, and look towards your feet. If you want, walk your feet closer to your face for dolphin pose and an extra large stretch. Drop your heels to the ground, or toward the ground. If they don't touch, it doesn't matter. Relax your neck, let your head be heavy. One more deep breath. Good. Walk your feet all the way back. Good. Find your forearm plank, shoulders over elbows. Just a little bit more power. Don't worry, we're gonna get into the shoulders again. Good. Another breath. And release, Sphinx pose. Drop hips, drop toes, look forward, maybe even look up. And now release. Okay. So we'll get a little bit more shoulder mobility here. So you bring the block up over your head, and you'll rest your head on the ground. You'll take the block in your right hand, bring it behind your back, switch it to your left hand, and then tap over your head. Then the left hand will make a circle. It'll come behind your back. You'll grab it with the right hand overhead. So we're switching the block behind our back. Ready? Here we go. Your palms will turn around. So they'll be facing down and then they'll be facing up. It happens naturally. Try to pass the block higher and higher up your back. See how high between your shoulders you can get it. Even out both arms. And release. Whew. Bring your hands back by your hips, palms up, turn your left ear to the mat. Relax your elbows and just breathe here for a moment. Relaxing your spine. Bring your chin back to the center. Reach around. Bring both hands to the sides of the block. Keep your feet pressed into the ground. Inhale, lift your torso. Hold. Block is near the ears. Our gaze is toward the ground. Sorry, elbows are near the ears. Block is overhead. Gaze to the ground. Another breath. And release. Slide your hands back to your hips. Right ear to the mat, look left. knee to right elbow, same side of body. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot lands behind your thumbs. Spin left heel down and come on up into warrior one. Pull the right hip back, slide the left hip forward. Palms are pressed together in a prayer position. Good. Keep pressing the left heel down. Give it another breath. As you exhale, fly your airplane wings, hands back, palms down. Inhale, lift, and then close left hip, coming through a warrior three. Hold there, looking just below your nose. Good. Soften your right knee. Bring your hands to the ground, and then walk the right foot across for pigeon, bringing right knee toward right wrist, sliding left leg back. Check to make sure left leg is straight. Bring the yoga block if you'd like to rest your head on it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, go down. Maybe yoga block underneath the head, or maybe it's on the hands. Head is on the hands. Also, if your right hip is falling to the ground, you can use that yoga block underneath it to help keep you propped up. Elevate your torso. Bring your right hand into the center. Pull your left heel towards your glute. Raise your left arm up and see if you can grab onto that left foot. You might need to use a band to find it. And then re-rotate your chest forward, stretching deep into left quad. You could also put that yoga block under your right hip if it's falling down now. And now release, send the left foot down, flex the foot to protect the knee on the way. Step both feet back to just your plank pose, and then your downward dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Slide forward in your plank. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot behind your big fingers. Roll your right heel in, and we're into warrior one. The right heel is down. The right foot is pointing just a little bit out. Shoulders and hips square. Good. Couple more breaths. Great. And now bring your chest down over your thighs. Bring your hands back, and then raise your right leg up. Drop your right hip down. Square off your shoulders and hips, looking just below your nose. Good. One more deep breath. Soften your left knee. Try to land slowly in a lunge. And then toe heel, left foot across. Left knee with left wrist, right leg back. Looking toward the right leg, keeping it straight. Using a yoga block under your head or your hip. Inhale, head up. Exhale, rest your head on your hands. Relax. and slide it into your elbow. Try to re-square your shoulders and hips so that you look forward. You might even be able to slide your right knee back a little bit. Flex that right foot, bring it down, and this time you'll slide onto your left hip and then bring both legs forward in front of you. Nice. Flex your feet in front, sit up tall. Inhale, hands up, exhale, fold. If you have a yoga block, you can use it in a couple ways. You could use it underneath your hips if you're really struggling to get down there. It can give you a nice deeper assist. And then if you can touch your toes with ease, you can slide the block behind your feet to give you a little bit more to pull against. One more slow breath. Block behind you. You can start with it flat. Move your hips slightly forward and then lower your elbows down. You lay the block in the middle of your back. Ideally, your head will be able to hang off of it. And you can also adjust the block's height to make it like the second highest setting. Wiggle the block around until you find a spot that feels good for you. It should be along your spine. And then maybe from here you open your arms, let your feet relax. You can experiment with where your arms are. Maybe over your head feels good. Maybe out to the sides feels good. And just allow your ribs to melt around the sides of the block. Try to relax your legs. Now bend one knee at a time. Roll off of your block, and we'll bring it to our lower back. You can leave it on the low setting here, so bring it just below your pelvis. So your whole pelvis and glutes will be resting on it. And then bring your knees to your chest. You might need to wiggle your shoulders a little bit. If this is comfortable, raise your legs up to the sky. And if that's comfortable, you can bring your arms overhead. And if that's comfortable, you can grab your feet. Chest. Set one foot down on the ground at a time. Engage your glutes to protect your back. And then pull the block out. Good. Bring your feet wide. Knees fall together. Hands to your belly. Relax your neck. Allow yourself to find homeostasis, sense of centeredness and calm, and just notice how your body feels now compared to the beginning of class. Notably, are your shoulders and hips any different? Allow your knees to open. Good. Bring one arm over your head and then roll onto one side and push yourself up to a seat. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale to the forehead, to the lips, to the heart. Thank you for joining me in this yoga mobility class. If you liked it, check out the links below. There is a link to buy me a coffee, which is just to offer a tip for the class if you enjoyed it. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.